Hello, everybody. Happy TVU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. We're your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
And I'm Wes.
Yes.
Another TVU Thursday.
Welcome. How are we feeling?
I'm a little tired.
A little tired?
Just a tad bit tired.
I can feel that. Yeah. I'm just a smidge.
But I'm good, though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Feeling good.
Okay. Fish in the sea. You know how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
River running free. You know how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, go ahead. Tell us how you feeling.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like you want to.
I
Not that good.
Oh my gosh. You know what? You're ridiculous. Let's go into the word of the day.
And yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And in that order.
The word of the day is menu. Menu. A list of the dishes that may be ordered as in a restaurant or that are to be served. My question is, if you were to have a menu item named after you, what would it be? Well, what would the dish be, I guess I should say.
I feel like mine would be, I don't know, something spicy. Something with some rice. Maybe like some kind of spicy chicken and rice.
Frenchie's fire.
Like-
Chicken and
Like a
rice.
jambalaya. Like you could have like a jambalaya.
Yeah. I was trying to not say jambalaya because that is my favorite.
Because you love jambalaya.
It's my
Well,
favorite.
it would be
and I
named
was
after you
trying-
now.
Yeah.
Frenchie's
It would be,
fire
yeah.
jambalaya.
I would love that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Jambalaya.
What?
All right, maybe not. No, let's not repeat it. Let's just keep it going. If it didn't catch one time, you just keep it moving, okay?
Thumbelina?
Keep it moving. It would be some kind of chicken wing of some sort. I love chicken and I love chicken wings. So
You do.
I'd probably have like a flavor named after me, like a wing flavor. Some a flavor that can be put on all flats. Like all wing places cannot put this on drums. Like if you
Like
order
it's
this,
not allowed.
like if you know this order, if you know this sauce, you put it on all flats and only all flats. And maybe I would name the sauce Craven Chris. Like a Craven Chris sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crack. You talking about putting crack on a chicken?
I would love to steer the black community away from that crack narrative. So no, I don't think I'm gonna use the word crack.
You call it what'd you call them? What, crystals?
Crystals.
Crystals.
That's what it is.
Like crystal.
No, I think it's just gonna be Craven Chris.
Okay.
Craven Chris. Yeah. Come in, give me some of that Craven. And people would call it Craven. They wouldn't just say the whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would just say, give me that craving.
Yeah, you wouldn't know by then because I don't really know many products
Okay.
with the name Craven in front of it.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like that's perfect.
Yeah. What kind of
Like if
flavor
I
would it
say
be?
hand me that Tony's, people gonna know hand me that Tony's Sirshrews.
That's true.
Yeah, so like I feel like Craven Chris is gonna be the same thing. Like hand me that Craven. There's not really many things else on the many other things on the market with the word Craven in it.
Okay.
But it might get confused with Crazen though. And then that will be a debacle. Imagine a Crazen wing sauce. Terrible.
Crazy.
Well,
That would, yeah.
no, it would work for Thanksgiving and turkey.
Oh, no,
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, you're correct. You're correct. But they can't put that on. They got to put it on all flats.
No, it has to be all, like,
be
if
on
you
all
gonna
flats.
have some Thanksgiving turkey legs, flatten that bitch.
Give me that Craven shake or that Craven rub or that Craven sauce.
Yeah, what would it be? A rub or a sauce?
It could be everything. We're going to have a fucking line of shit, yo.
Oh.
Craven marinade and seasonings and, oh, baby.
We have left the menu. We have jumped into the stores.
No, we're on the show.
Merchandising and
Thinking
branding.
big, okay? I'm thinking big,
big,
baby. Sorry.
You need to be thinking big, bitch.
Yes.
I love
that.
that.
Is my thing.
Come on now.
Mine would be like some type of combo. So it would be like a favorite appetizer of mine, like mozzarella sticks, and then a lemon garlic chicken pasta, and then a Caesar salad, and that's your meal.
A 3 for 1.
Yeah, you got your appetizer, and then your starter, like a salad, and then your meal, your pasta.
What'd you name it?
I don't know.
Threesome? All right. Hey, I gave it.
You know, people usually at the restaurants they say trio, but we know what they mean.
Yeah, but you gotta spice up a bit. This is your dish, you know.
This is true.
Can't get confused with other restaurants.
You know,
I ain't never been somewhere and been like, can I get a threesome?
You know, exactly.
Nestled up with Nika's threesome.
Wait, why'd you look like that? Have you been to a restaurant and you asked for that?
No, I have not. But I know that there are places that you can do that, you know. I just have not been to them.
Okay.
Y'all been to them?
No.
Right then.
I would like to.
Oh. Ooh.
That's on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about Nika's dish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I lost track of the dish completely. I would like your dish too. Mozzarella sticks, lemon garlic chicken pasta.
And salad.
Caesar salad.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, let's get to For the Birds.
Let's do it. I love how you spread your wings today.
Yeah.
You fluttered them out.
You like that?
Soaring.
Flying.
Yes. It's me, Zac Efron, and I'm here. Yes, let's get into For the Birds. It's the part of the show where I look at Twitter, I see what's going on, what's popping, what's going down, and then we discuss, we talk about it. Now, woo! Let me just say, y'all, we're recording this Monday, September 9th. And I don't know what was in the water, air, moon, sky, sun, or stars, planets beyond, dimensions beyond. Y'all were on another level on social media. You couldn't scroll 30 minutes without seeing the next story, without seeing the next tweet, without seeing the next this and the next that. And honestly, I said, I cannot talk about all that shit. It's just too much. So I just got 2 little things that don't have anything. Well, one thing has to do with the reaction came after. But anyway, the first thing I have is, you big and bold. So I saw this tweet. I think Wes sent it in our group chat on Twitter. And this person, let me see. This person is Dojomo. And their tweet says, baby, I'm at a bar and ordered wings. This woman beside me, who I don't know, leaned over to me and said, excuse me, can I try one of your wings? I cackled and told her, because you're bold enough to ask, I'll give you one. I was stunned. And could you imagine being at the bar, you having a good solo? This sounds like solo. I came to the bar to have a drink and my wings. Don't nobody bother me.
Yes. Imagine if it wasn't solo. What if it wasn't? What if he was really with people?
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
Because you had the audacity to ask me, and then in front of people.
in front of people that I'm with. Oh,
you are one of the bravest citizens in this bar. I'm scared of you.
I'm scared of
take you a wing. I don't know what you're gonna do if I say no. What you gonna do if I say no?
Honestly, you might do a little slot, girls. I'm scared now.
Okay, shit. Hold up. You really just asked me for a wing like that. Come up off my wing.
Right.
Excuse me. Can I have one of those?
No. My initial reaction is no, but whenever you sit and you think about it, you're like, we are in a bar full of people. This lady tapped me on my shoulder and asked me for a wing.
Yes.
She must really want this wing. And if I know that she will tap me in a full bar and ask me for this wing, and that's just step 1, I don't even want to see step 2 if I say no.
Damn.
So go ahead and have your wing.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let people have it. Have y'all ever, what's like the strangest, or I guess most bold or whatever kind of interaction you've had with a stranger before?
I would have to think on that because I don't really interact with strangers a lot.
Well, yeah. Usually, you don't interact with them. They interact with you, like this woman at the bar.
I don't know. I can't even think of one currently, like right now, off the top of my head. I know they've happened.
Yeah, I have one. It was when I was in college, and I was at where was I? It was me and my boyfriend at the time. We were in the laundry room in my dorm, in the laundry room. And then this guy comes in and he just like stands in the middle of the doorway and he has like clothes and stuff and he just walks straight up to me. I mean, we damn near face to face.
Yeah.
And he's like, can I ask? I'm like, what? He's like, can I ask?
Ask what?
The fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? He's like, can I ask? And so then my boyfriend at that point, he stepped in the middle of that shit and he was like, get the fuck out of here. Don't ask her for shit. You don't need shit from her. Get the fuck out this room. Blah, blah, blah. And then the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he left. It was clear like an international student. So, but in the moment you don't really notice. You're just like, this person is being very weird to me right now. Mm-hmm. So eventually I did see him back in the laundry room and I guess he was trying to figure out probably how you pay. But nothing was coming out beyond can I ask?
He probably didn't even really know. If he was international, he probably didn't even know how to say it without sounding. Yeah,
because it was sounding like he was asking if he could. I don't know.
You just didn't know what he was going to ask.
I don't know. Like with me,
I thought he was going to ask if you had any Tide or any dry sheets.
Yeah, extra quarter.
You wouldn't have Tide. Aren't you allergic to Tide?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, you would have Gain. So.
Yeah.
We gotta learn something new.
Right. I don't know if people gonna come poison me now.
Gonna put Tide in my shit.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can't think of one. I mean, I feel like I had an awkward interaction with a stranger whenever I was a kid, and I was with my uncle at the mall. Those little scouts.
Whoa.
Those scouts that are like, oh my gosh, like you're so cool, you're so cute, you're perfect, like. Don't you want to come and audition for something?
Oh my God, yes.
Like
I remember.
Yeah, the talent scouts at the mall. It was very interesting and a little weird
creepy
to me. Because I was like, so you want me to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know you, but you just gave me a paper and want me to sign it. And I want my uncle to it was weird.
Yeah, bring your kid here.
Very strange.
We'll get them in the Disney or Nickelodeon or whatever.
Fuck yeah. No.
Oh.
You weirdo. Okay. Next thing that I have for the birds, and last thing that I have for the birds, because baby, after this announcement went up, that is when Twitter has been ablaze, and y'all have been acting a plumb fool since. Okay, so it was just a good old Sunday morning. We were gathering. We were on the train having a good old time. And then next thing you know, phones start blinking and going off. And we look down and we see an announcement. And it's from Kendrick Lamar. And he says, guess what? I'm headlining the Super Bowl halftime show for Super Bowl 49 that's happening in February. Yeah. It's going to be me. I'm going to be there. Going to be on the stage. Mm-hmm. You should be there too. Because you only win championships. You only get one chance. You don't get do-overs. You don't get no number twos.
Yeah.
See y'all at Super Bowl. Bye.
It's gonna be a crazy Super Bowl this year. We can bring out everybody.
We've had these last. I mean, Rihanna was pregnant. She ended up being pregnant, but still gave a pretty good show. But still, these last few years of like the Super Bowl halftime show has just been really good. Mm-hmm. Artists that I wouldn't even think would really get a halftime show at like this point of their career. Just like, sometimes it just doesn't seem like the NFL crowd is looking at these sorts of artists and things like that. So I'm excited. Kendrick Lamar, Compton, what can I say? It's what we do. And I'm excited for this shit. What songs do y'all think he's gonna or want him to do?
He's gonna try to do everything.
I know.
He's gonna take you through a journey. Kendrick is the one to tell a story. He's not gonna just keep it. He's not gonna keep it linear. Yeah. He's gonna really jump and do everything, even from whenever he was on the Super Bowl last time. Yeah. And it was so iconic. That one section that he was in. Yep. Mm-hmm. So iconic. Just think of it but just in 100 times what that was. Because that is one section that I cannot forget from that performance. Mm-hmm. That was great. But now imagine that one section times 1,000. Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Up the ante.
It's going to be crazy. And I'm excited for it as well.
I cannot wait. I'm like, man. Super Bowl halftime show, baby. They are really bringing the people together.
Oh yes,
yes.
I'm like, whoa, this is the big one.
This is a big one. I'm excited. I can't wait.
At least we're excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I can't even go into it. I don't know if Wes will, but I will not. I'm stopping it right here because y'all lost y'all ever lovings after this. So that's all I got for the birds. I'm stopping right there. Mm-hmm. Love ya. Mm-hmm. Mwah. Okay.
Kisses for you.
You know, let's get into our pay a dust and our shining moment. Our pay a dust is something that had us messed up, upset, and fucked up from the week that we want to dust off of our shoulders. And our shining moment is something that brought us some joy and happiness I want to shine a light on. Who wants to go first?
Well, I paid myself dust last week.
You did.
Won't be doing that again this week.
Hallelujah.
Proud of me this week. Yeah, we did. Jeez. We had a week.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise. That's not the case this week, however. I honestly don't think I have much to pay dust to.
Oh, man. I love that.
Beautiful. You love that for me. Mm-hmm. You know what? Never mind. I do.
Oh,
sorry.
Shit.
I don't have milk. And I need to get milk because I wanted to make a smoothie.
Damn.
Oh, and I bought the frozen strawberries, and we had the bananas, and they were super ripe and ready to go. And I went to that fridge, and there was no milk. And I said, well, my plan is ruined. And went to go shower and get about the house because I didn't have time to go pick it up. And I still haven't picked up milk, so maybe I'll do that after the show. I don't know.
Hey. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. But yes, I pay that dust. Shining moment. I would say my shining moment is Sunday. I went to Santa Barbara. I won't say too much because I feel like there's one person who needs to actually talk about it. So
right.
I will say that as my shining moment for the week and cap it at that.
I love that. Look at us putting caps on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My pay it dust is going to be work today. Only because you know it will.
That'll always do it.
It will do it. Walked into work, had like a nice little pile stacked high of mail to go through, things to file, log, scan, all that stuff. That wasn't the bad part. The bad part, the part I'm paying dust to, is the fact that I was still done with my things. I was done. Like 2 p.m. I'm like, I'm ready to go, finish everything, done. People want to call me. Oh my God. Ooh. I know today, mind you, today was the deadline for like things to be turned in from our programs and stuff. Oh my God. Hi. I know you guys are closing in like a couple hours, but is it possible that I can still come and bring my packet? Can I still come and bring my check? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Can you be here before 3? Yeah. I'm going to be there. Yeah. 3 o'clock. Yes. 3 o'clock. Yes. I'm like, all right. Mind you, these calls came in like around 12:01.
Yeah.
2 people called and did this, and they both said, be there by 3. I said, cool. 3 o'clock came. 1 person showed up. I'm like, cool. Then 3:15. Then 3:30, and I said, "Ooh,
oh, you
now
gonna miss
where
it.
are you? Because
miss
I'm ready to go." Okay. Then I finally called. Then I had someone reach out to them, and they're like, "Oh my God, yeah, I'm on the way right now. I'll be there like no later than 4." How we get from
deadline's gone?
Deadline's gone.
Deadline's gone, and so am I.
Oh
my God, so freaking annoying. They got there like 4:15.
See, nope. Because it's not on me, it's on you. I said 3. Now I'm gone.
Now I'm gone.
Lord have mercy.
You are a saint.
Yeah, you are.
Saint Frenchie.
Mm-hmm.
And my shining moment is going to be, this weekend. Sunday was a blast. We celebrated Nika because it was her birthday. Y'all heard us. Gave her her birthday song last week.
We did. Great one. Why didn't no one tell us
beautiful.
About it?
Right.
Why did y'all not react to it?
What was that about?
Come on. We gave an original
live
tune.
Vocals.
No one said anything about the vocals.
There were no cuts. There were no edits. There was just all
live.
Raw.
No auto-tune. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, nothing.
Damn.
Do we need to question what's going on behind the screen? Y'all better give us our props on our little singing.
Yeah.
Sure, we did our little thing.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
My pay dust will be work today as well, but also because of what happened at work today, I got to go home early.
Yeah.
Oh,
Silver linings.
When I tell you the devil is a liar.
But basically, I came in. First of all, the bathroom door was locked. People have been locking the bathroom doors and not because it's the push lock.
Yeah.
Like if you turn it, then you have to, so it pops out. And if you turn it the other way, then it stays locked. So people, for some reason, don't know how to keep it unlocked.
Right.
So they end up, and also you're closing the door. Why
you gotta push it after you, like, why are you pushing it after you're opening the door?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, what?
So
this is a scheme set up by Todd.
No,
to come
I'm like,
with the bullshit.
Don't you gotta open the door when you're opening the door? Aren't you essentially unlocking it?
They do.
What are you doing? But anyways, I don't know what's been happening with that. But yeah, the bathroom upstairs was locked and there's only one bathroom upstairs. So I was like, well, somebody's got to have a key to unlock it. So that, and then the AC was broken. And we all know today it was 100 degrees.
That's why you go home. That's why I went home.
So we had to go home because our office is literally window.
Yeah.
Heat. And so we were cooking in that Dutch oven right there. So they were like, y'all go home at 1:30. So
And well,
now
get
was
that
now
shit fixed.
1:30.
I went home. Huh?
I said was now 1:30.
Was now.
As in, whenever they told you can come at 1:30, was it 1:30?
Oh no, I wasn't there when they told them. I went to lunch because I go at 12. So when I came back and the office manager came downstairs. Yeah. Well, I didn't know. The office manager, she came downstairs and she was like, "You guys go home at 1:30." I was like, "Oh, so after lunch, cool,
great,
leaving.
I'm going now." Goodbye.
But yeah, so I came home, thankfully.
Love that.
And then my shiny moment will be, I guess, this entire weekend from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Friday, I spent the day with Wes because he took the day off too. So I was like, oh, we both off. Let's go. So we had breakfast. And then later that day, we went to Yard House and had some good food. And then we went to go see Bran, support our girl.
In the front room.
What a film. Everybody go watch it. Watch that movie.
Please do.
Good.
That's some good stuff.
It was good.
Saturday, I saw my dad and my other siblings, and we went to go see Beetlejuice, and that was good. I enjoyed that. And then Sunday, the grand fucking finale. The cherry on top of the motherfucking milkshake. Santa Barbara. On the train with my friends and my mom and one of my little sisters. Going. Get there. Get some breakfast. Did an escape room. Escaped.
Oh, did. And 7 minutes after
we needed those extra 7 minutes.
We did.
It
We
started
did.
getting spicy in that last.
But guess
that
what?
last room
No,
got
that last
spicy,
room
babes.
was.
I was like, this is gonna break us.
It did. It was the breakup.
I was like, what is the purpose? We're doing all this count, but we don't know what to do.
What is what?
Oh God, yeah, that is, and that was the easiest one they had. I said, oh, okay,
Right. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
No way.
We had, but the thing is, every time we had it, basically, we just did.
Yeah. We weren't getting it.
Like
it was
one
like we
extra
had
little
it.
step.
Yeah, we were forgetting one more step to whatever the puzzle was, but we had it. My sister solved one of the things and got us out the first room, and we were like, yes, girl, blow out that candle, get us out of here. That was good. And then after that, we went to the winery and we had a wine tasting and played Monopoly Deal.
Yes.
Good time. The person there, the guy, he was so cool, super chill. Got some corny jokes in. And my mom got us all ice cream, and that ice cream was so
Heavenly.
good.
I wish I knew the name of the place. McConnell's in Santa Barbara. If you have not been, go ahead and try it.
Yes.
I had
They have them in the Ralphs as well.
Earl Grey. Had the Earl Grey with the shortbread. My God. So good. So good. They have them in Ralph's?
Yeah.
God is good. I'll be there. Looking for my flavor. Straight up.
Yeah, they have it in Rose. And then we finished off our day with a happy hour and dinner at
Rare Society.
Rare Society. And the happy hour was good. The meatballs, the Philly cheesesteak, the Brussels sprouts, the skewers, the beef skewers.
It was good as fuck.
Oh my God, everything was so good.
All the food really just hit at that place.
Every
last thing we put in our mouth was so good.
That was the best damn filet.
It was that filet
melting. It was melting. It was melting.
The broccolini.
Oh, stop it. Huh.
The potatoes.
Everything was so good. I can't. 10 out of 10. Great trip.
10 out of 10.
Great trip. Thank you, Nika, for making that for us.
Thank you for being
doing
there.
Your thing, doing your thing.
Thank you for being a fucking friend.
Of course, we love you, and we hope you had a fun birthday too.
I did.
Yes.
Finally got to go out and do a little shum.
Yes,
and you planned it, so yes. Cheers to you.
Hey everybody, we wanted to take a quick break right here just to tell you to stay connected with us. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere else at TVU Podcast. You can send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever else, make sure that you follow us and leave us a review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. And also, don't forget, we have the TBU Season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple.
Shall we go to the gust of wind?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Almost forgot what my segment was called for a second. Welcome, everyone. My name is Wes, and this is the Gust of Wind segment. The Gust of Wind is where I talk about new music and pop culture. I will be doing both today. R.I.P. James Earl Jones.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yes, rest in peace.
We lost Rich Homie Quan and James Earl Jones. We went spectrum with it.
We really did.
Yeah.
One in and the other completely.
Wow.
I didn't know he was 93, but it makes sense. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. However, a legend.
Yes,
in
what
the
a
acting
career.
world and in film. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like only right to pay homage to, number one, you as a person, your charitable efforts, and that voice.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that voice you could recognize anywhere. You know when James Earl Jones is speaking.
Yes.
A voice that can command a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now. So, R.I.P. to James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get into some new. You know what? Before I get there, let's just talk about it.
Oh,
let me tell y'all something, okay? The reason why Lil Wayne is not on that Super Bowl stage is because I want you to take your time and think about one memorable Lil Wayne performance. And I'm not talking about the Lil Wayne stands out there. I'm talking about the average American. Think of one memorable Lil Wayne performance where you were like, oh my God, the artistry, like the And I want you to take 10 seconds, and I know you can't think of one. You could take 10 minutes, and I know you can't think of one. There may be that one that you know, but memorable. You have to think about that one, right? The memorable, you don't gotta come up with boom, this, boom, that, okay? He's not on the stage because of that. Also, you think they're gonna book someone who really doesn't have a memorable performance behind their back with a full football field worth of stage and expecting to know what the fuck to do on it? Also, he's been having trouble remembering his lyrics as of late. The locks can't stay on the head for some reason. They keep on falling and they can't get back up. And I think we just know something ain't really right currently. So why would he be chosen? Right. Something ain't right. So why would they choose him for that? No one's denying his talent. Right. It's just, can you command a stage? No. And that is that. Okay. Anyone want to say anything?
There's always next year. I don't necessarily.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that Lil Wayne should never be a Super Bowl performer. I honestly think that he actually can do Super Bowl performance, and I think he would do pretty well. But it just ain't happened this year, and that's okay. You guys will live. I promise you, the NFL will be here next year, and probably 20 and 30 more years from now, for certain. I'm sure it'll probably still be here. So he still has so much more years to be chosen. He could be at the one next year. Are y'all gonna be mad next year? Because it's not going to be in New Orleans if he gets picked, and it's going to be like, oh my God, why not last year when it was actually in his hometown? Guess what? You must not watch Super Bowl halftime performances because them bitches barely be from where the game is being held at. Rarely are the artists from the same city, same state that the game is being held in. So go cry.
Oh,
it'll be okay.
It's that simple.
He can do it next year. Yeah. In fact, get this? Did you know when you are a Super Bowl performance artist, you can bring guests?
Oh, yeah.
So it's very possible that Lil Wayne still might hit that stage with Kendrick we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen yet. They have songs together, so they can do that, you know? There's still so many months to go. It's okay. And if it's just Kendrick and Kendrick said, fuck y'all, I'm not having no guests, it's just me, then that's what he gonna do.
Because my thing is you unhinged, right? Like, it'd be different if your crew... and not to say that he is unhinged, right? But your crew is unhinged. Like, why am I inviting you to my global stage knowing that you got Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie, all this rah-rah over here doing all this bullshit talking over me performing because Wayne wasn't picked. And then you got... Drake over here who got issue with me, and this your crew. I'm not bringing you. Nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna keep this on my tip where I can control it. My people will be there. Everybody who loves and appreciates me and wants me, they'll be there.
Yeah.
No. But cute. I also do not think Lil Wayne is capable of doing the Super Bowl.
I don't think it would be exciting, but I definitely think he could do it. He has
and that's why he will never get picked because it will not be exciting. However, you never know, right? Like, I want to eat my words.
Okay.
Because we know the Super Bowl is going to be here for years to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one day, maybe I will. Also, not mad if I don't. Also, Doechii and Katy Perry are coming out with something. Well, hold on, let me switch the order. Katy Perry and Doechii are coming out with something. We don't know what it is yet, but we did see a little promo photo and it looked cute.
It was cute.
So it makes me hint at either a cover art or a visual, which I'm here for. Katy Perry puts out singles and Katy Perry has budgets, so video shouldn't be a problem.
Right?
No, it
I'm
shouldn't.
excited to hear what they have coming down the pipeline. Katy Cat. Because I have not enjoyed a lot of what Katy Perry's put out as of late.
Yeah, no, I don't know who this woman is.
And she used to be my girl. She used to be my girl.
I'm telling you. I'm like, did she forget?
Yes.
Possibly.
Girl, you can't sing. What are you doing? Playing around.
I mean, but everybody's chasing for their youth again. But I want her to get back to her roots again, okay?
Yes.
Listen, I was just talking to my co-host here. Come on now. Get back to your roots, Katie. Stop trying to play and be in everybody's business. Get off the Bon Appetit and get back onto some real shit. You know, get onto some. She ain't been the same since Bon Appetit. And swish, Bon Appetit. All the bullshit that you done put out. You know what? There was one song. There was one song that was really good, y'all.
Never really over.
Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over, and if we're getting over, maybe we can come.
Oh, yeah.
When did
That was a good one.
That was your one. What was that on? Let me go.
I don't
2019, girl.
Okay.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
That was
that
good
last
one,
good song for me. Everything else, y'all can keep it. Yeah, she came out with something in 2020. Smile. What is this? I don't even know what this is. But Never Really Over's on there. So, hey.
Oh.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Never. Have you seen this?
I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. This is an album.
And you know where I've seen it?
Where?
For sale on Shein. And I'm not even lying.
All right. Well, you got that there.
I'm not even
just
lying.
that simple.
You can ask anybody.
So I'm happy to hear that the people are working together and
I'm so serious.
that things are finally happening. And I'm happy to hear that, though, she's kind of inserting herself into the mix. Like, you know what? TDE, I got my own shit coming out. And I got my shit coming out with Katy Perry. And now I got my shit coming out. I'm liking how they just keep the ball rolling with her.
Yep.
She's doing great.
Yep. She said.
So let's talk about some new music, right?
Yeah.
Flo Milli featuring Coop and Gigi, Wet Dreams. A little sexy number from Flo.
Yes.
Flo Milli.
Flo Milli.
I enjoyed it. I like the beat. I do. I like the lyrics. I like the rap. You know, Flo Milli is very like up and down to me, just for taste wise, like things that I enjoy. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I enjoy some of Flo Milli's things. Sometimes some things just aren't for me, but that doesn't mean that they're bad. It just may not be for my listening pleasure.
Right.
However, this I could rock with.
It was cute.
I could rock with it. And I'm being introduced to Coop and Gigi because I don't know who Coop and Gigi are.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither. It's my first time
introduced to them. So thank you for introducing me to a new artist. Yeah. What y'all think?
I liked it. It was cute. It was fun.
Yeah. Sexy little bop.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy little bop. Yes. Mm-hmm. Next we have Xenia Manassah, right?
Manassah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Xenia Manassah. We have Bad Side. I also really enjoyed this song.
Yeah.
It was very good, right? And it's my first time listening. Hey, was it? I don't know. Sometimes I forget that we listen to so many people in a week.
I know.
Then I'll be like, it's my first time. Then Nico will be like, no, it's not. And I'm like, okay.
No.
This is our first, right?
No, it's your first time. We didn't talk about it when she had a project last year.
Memory.
We didn't talk about it, but
okay.
It was called Love Hate Part 1, but that's a good project. So if you want to dip into her,
dip into
that project to get a full something from her. But this single, really good. Love the voice, love the lyrics, love her sound. So like I said before, get into that project that I just told you about.
Yeah, this is good. I love this. Oh, the lyrics. Yikes. Ow.
Oh, yikes. Ouch. Ooh, a boo-boo.
Ow. Love this song, though. This is really good.
Yeah, see, if you haven't heard, check it out, okay? Check it out. Excuse me, had to burp. Next, show favorite, Samoht.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Samoht does no wrong in the studio.
Nope.
And I don't even know if it's in the studio, in the closet, in a this, in a that. Wherever there's a microphone, he does no wrong. Mm-hmm. You can put Samoht on the street. You can put Samoht in the ocean. You can put Samoht anywhere you can.
Dr. Seuss.
He can literally.
Samoht on a boat.
Samoht on a boat, okay? You can put Samoht anywhere. In the voice, in the mic. It will do what it needs to do. Just make sure that he's present, okay? And I win. Just that simple. What y'all think of the record?
Yes. Okay, yes, I win. This was really good. It was like spiritual.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I damn near was getting a little emotional. Like, yes, bitch. That's right. I win. Me.
It is me.
I win. You lose.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. This was strong.
Yeah.
I said to myself, like, when it was over, I was like, damn, is this like for a movie soundtrack or something? Because that's where you get songs like this. Yeah, but this is straight up single.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And I feel like his voice really is something that he's one of those voices that once he comes on, your mind and body can completely reset to like the place of Samoht. Like you're like, oh, we already know what it's about to be. Like, let's give it. Like, let's go. What is he gonna do now?
Belt.
A belt always.
Belt.
And give you what you need. Okay.
Yes.
Know it always.
So good.
So highly recommend Samoht. I win. Go listen to it. Next, Essosa, Essie's World. Essosa. I think I said it right. Essie's World.
Yes.
What are thoughts on it?
I really enjoyed this. If you are a fan of Khalees's Kaleidoscope album, you will really enjoy this EP. So I really enjoyed this EP or mixtape EP. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoyed this. Essie's World. Yeah, I do have some favorites on here. If my Spotify will open.
Did you enjoy it, Nika?
Yes, I enjoyed this project. It was a cute little EP. I have never heard of this artist, but I did enjoy a couple of the songs. I enjoyed Waste My Time, Too Late, and I liked the first song, Spinning the Block.
Oh, I bet. So what about you, Frenchie?
I liked Waste My Time, Only One, and Pluto.
Come on. I wasn't the biggest fan And that's not to say that it wasn't good. It just maybe it wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. Maybe I wasn't in the space to receive it. But I was not the biggest fan of it. I did put it on. Mm-hmm. And I did turn it off. Mm-hmm. But I want to hear your opinion. So listen to Essosa, Essie's World, okay?
Yeah.
Because now we have some differing opinions. You have two hosts who loved it. Mm-hmm. And you have me.
And you have me.
And you have me.
And then you have me.
Next we have LARA, Loveology.
Yeah.
My gosh, I like this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You knew I like this one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, my goodness. Favorites? Do we have any? Because I feel like,
I do have some favorites.
Down the board, I'm good. All 15 songs in all 34 minutes.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You did your thing.
I really enjoyed this. My favorites on here were Situation. I believe we covered Like That before.
We did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love that still. Addiction and Feel Away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Mind Games as well.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Anything from you, Nika?
Yes. Good Wine. Like That still, of course. Push a Man. Mind Games. And Something About Your Love.
Everything on this project. The whole project is my favorite.
The concept and story around it is just so cute.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God.
It's my favorite from the whole entire week. I was like, this is wonderful. I like this. I got to go and see about that person.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she's on tour right now, actually.
Everybody is.
Everybody's on tour.
And guess who doesn't have the pockets to go see everybody?
Yeah,
but you know what? Andre Day, through hell or high water on Friday, I'm buying one ticket just for me.
Yeah.
To go and see you. Mm-hmm. I need to see you. I'm in need of it. So I'm gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then lastly we have Paris Hilton, Infinite Icon. That's right, you heard us. Paris Hilton has a project. Mm-hmm. Infinite Icon. Also one of my favorite projects this week, may I add.
Let me fucking tell you.
Okay.
This was a banger. Actually, it was very good, top to bottom. I would say,
because she called who she needs to call. They woke up and they did their jobs.
Yes, they did.
And she got on the mic and she did her thing.
She did.
I was like, damn, that's how you do it. Because we can always go back to when the guys are crazy, when the stars are aligned. And you can cap that at that, and you've got an iconic music career. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So, Infinite Icon, you are.
That you are.
That's who you are.
This is great because on my, I don't know if it's been like this on you guys' Twitter, but on mine, I swear I would get all the ads for this album.
Yeah,
I'm like, girl, okay, let me listen. And it better be worth it because I'm tired of you all up and down my Twitter.
It's worth it.
Oh, it's so good. I do have some favorites too. My favorites are I'm Free, BBA, Fame Won't Love You, and Adored.
Okay. Chasing is the top for me.
Oh, Jason.
Love Chasing. I will say also, shout out to my girl Sia. Okay. Present. Okay, listen, Sia is here.
Yes.
Don't play. BBA also with Megan Thee Stallion. Fame Won't Love You with Sia. Yeah, Paris did her thing with this. Those are some of my favorites. What about you, Nika?
Chasin, BBA, Fame Won't Love You, and If the Earth is Spinning with Sia.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. So, congrats, props to you, Paris. Keep putting out shit. Keep traveling the world and DJing and playing your music and mixing it with other people's music and making millions of dollars and just being fucking fabulous. Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's fun.
Not? It's fun.
It's fun.
Stop hanging out with Tiffany Haddish.
Please. Oh my God. What? She what? What?
Stop hanging out with Tiffany Haddish.
What is? Was she?
Was she?
Tiffany Haddish?
At that runway.
Was her? Oh, she was next to her mama.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even
peep that.
Me neither. I just saw an ignorant bitch in a green dress.
Walking down the runway, and I said, "Well,
since you brought it up, we'll talk about it." Tiffany Haddish went to a fashion show. Seated next to, now that I know, Paris Hilton and Kathy Hilton. Kathy Hilton made some comments about how the show was put together kind of poorly and made a joke along the lines of, you could get up there and, do this. And this woman raised out of her chair. I don't even think she asked, should I really? I'm going to do it.
No, yeah, there was another angle.
A mess.
Of the conversation.
A mess.
Yeah.
Not I'm going to do it.
Should I? When? Should I go right now? And Kathy was like, yeah, do it right now. Go right now. And she really got up.
Got her. She really
got up.
Straight up, y'all. And walked the whole thing. No, she wouldn't have made it to her seat again if it was my fashion show.
Tackled.
Grab her in the middle of the show and escort her out. Because how the fuck? What?
Lift her up.
I don't even know if she had the fashion designer's fashions on. Did she?
I don't even
know.
I just feel like you are the ultimate disrespect if I do not choose to have you on my show. It's in a very specific order and sequence, very specific. This is time meticulous. Yeah. We all watch A&TM.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the TV version. They were stretching in that back to their stage. Same thing with the Victoria's Secret show. They took us backstage. Stressing. Yes. What should go before what? Who can fit what? Who's going to wear what? Last minute changes. You get your happy ass up and decide you want to walk, and people start clapping. And I'm wondering, okay, they must really like one of my designs. I'm peeking out like, what the is that Tiffany Haddish on my runway? Oh, she would have been escorted out. Anybody get out? And also, I hope that every single designer who had her on the list for future fashion shows for New York Fashion Week, I hope they all saw that and was like, scrub, actually you can't come no more. I hope she got disinvited to quite a few shows, straight up.
Yeah, because that's just
nuts. So rude.
Gutter.
I would hate to look out on the runway like, oh my God, they're loving it, only to open the curtain further and see one green giant.
Oh my gosh.
Walking.
Jolly too.
Jolly as can be. Hopping, skipping, jumping along on my runway.
Really? I'm going to do it. What?
No. Sit your ass
really
down.
That was a mess.
Yeah. So that's it for my Gust of Wind segment, y'all.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Wow. We are moving today. I love that.
Move.
Well, I'm in charge of Under Our Umbrella today. So let's get under our umbrella. Let's put up those umbrellas.
Let's put them out.
Yeah. I love that. This week, under our umbrella, we are going to be talking about the scarcity mindset and resources, finding resources. Okay. This idea came to me because I've been listening to like a lot of podcasts and stuff lately, and I'm always in y'all's business on the internets, and I've seen what y'all be talking about. And this past week, I have noticed a very like scarcity mindset about two areas in specifically. Those areas were one, relationships. Like romantic relationships, and the other was like jobs, right? And so I was just thinking, like, when did we get into like such a space of scarcity when thinking about these things? Like, what's causing this? How can we like fight against it, so I guess I didn't write any questions for this. Okay. Lord help me today. But so I want to start off at like jobs, right? We all came from work today.
Did.
We all came from work today, right? So how long have we all been like at our jobs at this point?
3 years.
3 years for you? 1 year for me. I'm a baby at mine.
5.
Okay. So within our time, within our year and years being at our jobs, are we like happy with our jobs? Like, do we enjoy what we do? Are we happy with the situation, the pay, whatever?
Yeah, I mean, the pay is always going to be more, but I'm happy with my job. I feel like I am making a difference. I just feel like maybe the things that don't make me happy are things that adults do. To kind of like, I don't know. Like it's all the adult situations of having to have conversations with people about having to get clearances for certain things, and like like it's all that can be a bit, but it's not like I can't handle it. I know how to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like my job. I like what I do.
that, Nika?
I like what I do, but I don't like everything else that comes with it. If that makes sense. I don't like the way things are being handled. I don't like when we ask certain questions that people act like this big deal is something nonchalant until it becomes a bigger deal and now you're trying to rush drop it. Don't like that. Because I told you this months ago. Now you're like,
now it's on your back.
Now that it's on your back, now it's important. Now that your back is breaking, you want me to take it off and give you a back brace.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Okay. I'll say me. I don't mind my job. I'm just always like, I just need more excitement in my life.
Yeah.
I crave that. Like, I don't care if I'm busy as hell at work. I actually prefer that. I would prefer to be at a job where like I'm really busy all the time, because I like that feeling. Like, I like to feel like, okay, I'm here. I'm getting paid for my time to be here, so I might as well be doing shit while I'm here. I feel like it's the worst when I'm getting paid to be somewhere and I'm like contractually obligated to stay when I want to leave. But I'm like, I don't have anything to do. I'm not doing anything. I'd rather just go home.
Do nothing at home.
I'd rather just do nothing at home, like, you know. But work has kind of been picking up just a little bit. Like, today was super busy, so I actually enjoyed that. It was fun. But yeah, even though we basically all said like we like our job pretty much, has there ever been a time during our time at our jobs where we've wanted to like leave, or that we've been interested in looking for other positions, other opportunities?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it like within the same realm of what you're doing now?
I would do something. I would do something in the same realm for the time being, but I would want to do something on the side so that I can transition into something else, or so that what I'm doing I'm expanding upon. Like, I know more of what I'm doing, and not just like because I feel like right now it's like moderate to basic. But if I can become an expert and know like all of the ins and outs and not just some, then I think that would be better.
Okay, I like that. What about you, Wes?
Not necessarily in the looks for a new job, so to speak. But I've looked at other jobs to do like in tandem with this one. So like something to just put more money in my pocket because I just need more money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Whether it's like freelancing something, whether it's like making an EPK for somebody or a press release, or like consulting someone on like things that they should do, or giving someone access to like a master log of outlets I have with contacts and like, you know, things in that nature that I can control my time with versus being on someone else's time. I feel like I really would need to have something to where it's my time.
Right.
And you can pay me for it. So yeah, I've been thinking about that business model a little bit.
Because the people do that.
The people do it.
They do.
Buy my ebook.
Yeah.
Buy my ebook where I will teach you how to. Yeah.
Oh, can I tell y'all something while I'm just sitting here saying something?
Yeah,
What?
sure.
Let me tell you something. Don't trust no dating coach who is not married or in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Point blank. Not a good thing to do.
I was talking about $1 Million Matchmaker. Remember that show? Remember that lady?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And she could never keep a man herself.
I said, girl, I can't trust you. You can't even keep your own man.
Right.
How you gonna find me one? My person can't even find your person. Find yours first before you can start coming up with mine.
On top of that, you telling me to keep one that has $1 million, but you can't. Okay.
All right.
Girl. It was a mess. But yeah, I definitely have looked. I'm always looking, and I have no limits, no boundaries or anything on what I will apply for. I will apply for everything, anything under the sun. I don't know. When I apply for things, I just feel like, what they gonna tell me? No. That's literally like the worst thing
Yeah.
that they could tell me. And like I get told that all the time. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, what's another no gonna do? Whatever, you know. But it actually
That's fair.
It actually beats me. Low key spiritually it does beat me a little bit, but
beats me down.
I take on the beatings in stride, you know. But I like that so far our outlook has been kind of like open.
Yeah.
You know, like, yes, I'm happy with my job, of course. I would like more pay, but yeah. Because what I was seeing online basically was people kind of talking about how, like, you know, like there's like this narrative right now of like, oh, there's no jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no jobs out there. Nobody's hiring. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing that, you know? And people have just been feeling like really discouraged online. Like, what's the point of me even like applying to places or even looking at these job postings if, you know, they're going to be like, you know, ghost postings, which is kind of like where people say like, oh, the company just has to post, you know, a job opportunity so they don't get in trouble kind of a thing, but it's not really a position that's available, you know, like, and it's just really been discouraging the people.
Yeah.
And it has led people into, of course, when you are looking at it from like a scarcity mindset like that, like, oh, there's nothing out here, there's nothing that I can do, like nothing is going to change, like a really pessimistic view of things, then you really what the fuck was I about to say?
I don't know.
God damn, I was going
Damn,
somewhere.
you were on a roll with me.
Oh, I was going somewhere.
Oh shit. Is it coming back?
No.
Oh. It's okay. It'll come back a little later.
That was it was gonna be good too. I promise it was gonna be good.
Sometimes it happens. Hey.
Oh, but I was just saying, yes, when you're operating from that kind of like mindset, then you kind of don't make the best decisions for yourself. Maybe like you'll start to accept things that usually you wouldn't. You start to make legally bad decisions and things. You know, people get caught up into some stuff because they feel like there's nothing that can be done to help me out of this, you know, terrible thing. I have to go and do like the most extreme shit. And I don't know if y'all saw with that Chase Bank glitch saying that people was doing, and the people was doing the scamming and the moving the monies and the cash and this and checking that and all this other kind of stuff. And now so many people are in trouble. So many people are in so much debt that they never even had before because, you know, they're thinking like, okay, even though I know this is like some illegal shit, this must be my only chance to like have something good happen to me financially. Yeah. But then you make a really bad decision because you're operating from a I don't have anything and I'm never going to have anything mindset. And now you really ain't going to have nothing because now you done got caught up with the law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And this mindset also, like I said, rolls over onto relationships. You already know that's our favorite topic here. Damn near.
What you want to ask me?
Well, when you're dating, what is usually your outlook? Is it kind of like, oh, there's like, you know, plenty of fish in the sea kind of thing? Or are you like let me put my bread out and whoever nibbles first, like, let me catch that fish and get the hell up out of here?
That's scary.
Well, where are you?
All right, let me hear you.
I am not throwing my bread out and hooking in, reeling in, whatever takes the bait. Can't do it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm neither.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the other one either.
I'm not a plenty of fish in the sea person, and I'm not a snag at whoever gets me first kind of person.
Because all these clownfish. Do you see all these clownfish?
All the clowns surrounded by clownfish.
No, do you see all these?
Surrounded by clownfish.
A school of clownfish.
But I feel like I'm the person to, when the fish from the plenty of fish in the sea bites the bread that is a fish, that I'm like, ooh, That's a nice fish.
That's a sturgeon.
All of a sudden, there are no fish in the sea.
Right.
All of a sudden, there are no fish in the sea. And this is the fish, the only fish. And me and this fish gonna get it together, and we gonna make it work. Like, you know.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I feel like I have a perspective of plenty of fish in the sea until there's a fish that bites on my bread that I'm like, oh, I like how you bit my bread. Because you didn't just take it all, you left me something to take.
Right. You said, let's share.
I'm gonna share the bread. Ain't no more fish in this sea, bitch. It's this one fish.
One fish man.
One white
The sad
sturgeon.
part is whenever you're looking at that fish and they biting your bread and all the fish that were behind them disappear, and you're like, I see it, they see it, it's perfect, and then you realize they see all the fish behind you.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Still.
They still see the fish.
You wondering, that's how that goes. Damn. Did I? I just knew that when we locked eyes and you bit my bread, everything behind you disappeared.
Right?
And I just figured the same thing happened for you. But it didn't.
That is so
You was looking at
funny.
the bread. You was looking at the bread over there and the bread over there. And, you know, you was looking at different breads behind me and fish behind me. And I didn't know that was a thing that you were doing. We didn't talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like to throw out multiple breads.
Oh, okay.
People can get their nibble on,
focaccia,
but once
sourdough,
exactly,
rye,
ciabatta.
You know it.
You know,
got multiple breads out there.
But once that good fish comes up, that good fish, once that good fish comes up, then I'm like, oh, scatter. I'm finna take a stick. I'm finna take my stick and I'm finna start whacking at the water to make the fish swim away.
Oh, he's fighting warrior.
Yeah, pop, pop, get away. I don't even want you around me anymore.
This my fish, my bread.
My bread.
Our bread now.
Get away. Get away.
We eating.
Also, the sad part is whenever you think it's our bread and they think, oh no, it's still yours. I'm just thinking about it.
That's the thing. That's the part out.
That's the thing.
I'm just taking a bite. Just want to see what it tastes like.
Damn.
I didn't want it.
I didn't want it for real.
I knew you wanted this bread.
No, just a little taste. See what is going on.
Just want to see what's going on.
Oh gosh.
But okay. So as you're going through dating, do you ever get like that kind of like dating fatigue? Do you ever start to feel like, oh, maybe I should just like loosen up on what I'm looking for kind of thing? Like maybe I should just, you know, expand my parameters just a little bit, you know, invite more of a pool.
I have, and I learned my lesson to not do that anymore. I did.
What was the lesson? Can we hear it?
Yeah, I learned my lesson, and I have definitely come across some people who I've just given a chance because I feel like, damn, maybe I am just like, let me just chill, back up, you know, let me let my shoulders loose, let me just vibe with what's coming, and let's just rock with it.
Yeah.
And I found that yes, I opened up my parameters, but once that one person was in my vicinity, my parameters tightened right back up. And then I realized they didn't fit in them, and it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, first of all, this didn't even fit in my parameters, but I made this fit because I said, you know what, I'm too rigid. But now that you're here, I actually cannot do this. Like, so I feel like there's only one way I can be. At least only one way I know how to be now, which is you just got to be who you are. Which is if this is your personality, and if you are that person who like is rigid in dating, and like I don't want to say I'm rigid, but I'm very particular in dating.
Yeah.
So if they're not in the particular, you know, form or shape or, you know, whatever it is, if I don't feel the connection, we're never going to be. Period. Never. Excuse me.
I've let my guard down for people that definitely didn't deserve it, and got bit, you know.
That'll happen.
I don't think that it's the best thing to do. Like if if you know that you do not want to date a certain type of person, and then you're like, you know what, actually, let me just let the guards down. You know, they can't be that bad, but they actually are that bad. Mm-hmm. And you're not insane for wanting to keep things the way you want them to keep them. It's just sometimes maybe you get in your head that you're, like Wes said, you're too hard, or you feel like you're being like, maybe I'm being too tough, man. I'm being too mean to this person. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should let them take me out or take me here, do this and do that.
Yeah.
And really, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Because I'm telling you, your first mind is that voice in the back of your head going, bitch, what are you doing? I said think big, but this is nuts.
Yeah. I'm still going to dates, though.
No. Yeah. I guess.
I'm going to go on the dates, though, because then I might meet my real nigga at the date. Oh, sorry. My real person at the date. I mean, you never know. I'm going to go on a date because it gets me outside. And what does outside have?
Niggas. I mean, men.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say
I'm trying to be sensitive for TikTok, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Men. Yes.
Men. Outside has the men.
Outside has the men.
So we have to, get
the peoples.
Go outside.
I cannot do that. If I can't stand you,
I'm not going to say I can't stand you. If I can't stand you, I'm not going to date with you. But if you don't fit my mold / I don't really feel the connection, but I still feel like you cool peoples, I'm still going to go out on a date. Even though I know in my mind we're not going to be something, you may feel like, oh, perfect, another date. And I might feel like, perfect, another opportunity to go outside and meet more people.
I see.
Yes, but
that's
I'm not
fair.
going on a date with you if I can't stand you. That would never happen.
Yeah.
That's...
I can't even if you don't fit the
mold.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. I can't do it.
Got a stank face the whole date.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to help it. I'm not gonna be able to help it. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, I can't do that. For me, I guess before college, or before I was done with college or whatever, I didn't necessarily have something I was looking for, or things that I was not looking for. It was kind of like, oh, okay, as they were rolling in, I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
Rolling in.
Yeah, rolling.
We rolling.
But now that I'm older,
yes.
Right? Now that we're older, we're closer to 30. And I mean, I'm not feeling like the 30 scaries just yet, maybe because my birthday hasn't hit yet. So I haven't even gotten to 29 yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I'm not scared at all. I'm actually really excited. Fun fact.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nika, how you feeling?
Oh, I don't really feel anything at all. Everything's just now happening.
Yeah.
Ultra light beam. But what the conversation that I caught on this podcast the other day, it was these they're two black girls, they're friends, and on it they were talking about dating and stuff like that. And one of the girls, they were talking about what are their absolute no's or whatever for dating people. And they both started off by saying you can't have kids and da-da-da, all this other kind of stuff. And then they started talking more about the relationships that they see kind of around them or whatever. And well, I guess this friend and that friend and then this friend,
Yeah.
And then at the end of the conversation, their whole perspective switched around and was well, I guess we are in our mid-30s now, so maybe that can't really be a requirement anymore. Maybe that's just something, people just gonna have kids. We're in our mid-30s, so if we say no to men that have kids, then we are seriously gonna shrink our circle of available people. So maybe we should just okay, well, yeah, you can have a kid, but the kid has to be 3 or something like that. The kid has to be like 3 or 4, and the baby mama got to have a man, and you couldn't have been with the baby mama.
Just stick with your first mind and just go with. Nobody would. I promise you, your circle will shrink, and it'll shrink because you have standards.
Yes. That's the whole point.
That's all that's gonna happen. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that scarcity mindset will really just creep in quick. Because it wasn't like, it was barely like 10-15 minutes of conversation. They really went from hell no, I don't want that to maybe I should accept that, because that's just what's going on, and that should be expected of men of my age. So
no, never accept less. Never accept less. Ever. 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 Never accept less money. Never accept less than what you feel that you deserve. Never take something and then flip it into something because you're like, well, I'm about to be 40. So no, you will find somebody. I promise you, they will find you. You will find each other. The world is too fucking big. Do not accept less ever. Do not accept, oh my God, I love flowers. He doesn't buy me flowers. Or I love spaghetti, but he keeps making fucking fettuccine. Don't accept less.
Rude.
Exactly.
So rude.
Do not.
Just make something I don't like.
Do not. Exactly. And these are the things that people are doing in order to be like, okay, I got a relationship now. Don't fucking do that.
I'll be miserable.
No, literally. Now you sitting there hungry because you wanted fettuccine Alfredo with some chicken and they made you some angel hair pasta.
I feel like
with a can of ragu.
I feel like you will not find. Oh God, I had this thought the other day. I think that you won't find. There are people every now and then who are out there who will find their soulmates, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It happens. However, for the majority of people, it doesn't really happen that way. You're gonna find a person. You're gonna go through things with that person. There can be a lot of things you don't like about your person. A lot of things that you do. It's about how you get to that space of peace that is the most important thing. Do you have someone who is really willing to work in partnership with you?
Yes.
You may not like how they do this, or that, but overall, negating those things, this is probably a really good person for you. It may not be your soulmate, but this is probably a really good person for you.
A solid pick
to build life with. And as y'all go, y'all will build, learn each other, learn the do's and don'ts, and hopefully ebb and flow with respecting one another into a space of feeling like I made the right decision. And I would hope that you fall more in love with your partner as the years go by, because you're learning each other and your different quirks. And as you're changing, you evolve and grow deeper into one another because you know what that person likes now.
Exactly.
So I think that that's a great formula for a relationship. You're not going to always find your soulmate, but you can find your person.
Yeah, you can find your person, and when you accept less, you're not going to be able to grow with the person that you lowered your standards for, because they're not even going to know that your favorite color is fucking green.
That's my favorite part on Stump the Yard.
Yeah.
But you're not going to even evolve. Like, you can't even elevate. Because I think that people always go with people who they feel like, oh, I love a project. I know that this is you right now, but I know that with me, you could be this. And I'm like, nah.
No.
Picture your life and live it.
And I've been there. I've been in spaces where I feel like you are this, but with me, we can do this.
Yes.
No, not going to work out.
We've seen challengers now. Tashi Duncan was like,
we're not doing that.
With me, we can build an empire.
I need to work together. And to be honest, probably haven't found my person yet. Because I'm not covering enough ground.
Hey,
the world is too big.
The world is
I'm
too
not covering enough ground, clearly.
And that's what I'm saying. That's
Feet to pavement.
We got to get out of this scarcity mindset when it comes to relationships, friendships, jobs. I mean, anything, everything. Like, the world is so big and there are so many possibilities and opportunities out there. There are billions of people on this planet. So don't think that, just this one person who you're with, if you're not happy with them, that they're all you can do. That's your end all, your be all. That's like your stopping point. There could be another start out there somewhere,
There could.
Same thing with the job. If you hate your job, this doesn't have to be it. You can find another job that's probably gonna pay you way better or something, or at least make you way happier, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just
also,
don't be,
I would also say don't block certain things because of your ego or something that you would never do again or anything of that nature. Because there are situations, and we see and hear stories all the time of people who were together when they were young, split up, lived completely separate, totally different lives, and then came back together like, oh my God, we're so much better now for each other than we were back then. And
don't
it's like,
afraid.
you had to go through all of that life to get back to this person. It don't matter when you found him. Now's the time. Boom. Yep. It might be for you. But don't be like, I just can't do it because I did you before.
Yeah. It's 30 years later now, girl.
You are the different bitch. Like, straight up. You are a different person.
You're not that 18-year-old girl, a 20-year-old, or whatever.
Yeah, some people are the same person, though.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
that's when
some
you just
people
steer
are. That's
away.
when you really gotta go. If they're the same motherfucker from 20 years ago, that's your cue.
Honestly. I love that. That was good. Because, these things, accepting less and feeling like nothing is better and, coming from a scarcity mindset can really have some impacts, like poor financial decisions. Maybe you gotta pay rent, but you got that party this weekend.
Yes,
you trying to be the flyest in the room.
I'm in the house.
Your favorite store got that sale going on, and like, damn, let me go, let me just get that sale popping. Now you don't got no money.
I'm in the house.
You forgot that you even had to go off and pay that rent because you were so in a mindset of, oh my God, if I don't get this thing right now and buy this thing right now, I'm never going to have the chance to get it ever again.
Yeah.
Now you're in a bad position with your money. People start to hoard things, okay, because you think, I'm never going to get this again. You hoard things. You hoard people. Lots of people do that, stacking up all the relationships and people in their life, and you don't like any of these people, or none of these people are good for you, but you have an abundance of them in your life.
I know someone who literally will talk about every bitch she hang out with, and I'm like, what is the purpose? Whenever I talk about my friends, I have nothing but great things to say.
Honestly,
and if I'm going through some of my friends, I'm going through it with my friends and not taking it to other friends to be like,
look what this bitch did.
No.
I'm
taking it to the friend and we're talking about it, and that's that. But for you to show up somewhere almost all the time and have something to say about someone who you were just hanging out with last week, what's going on?
Yeah, that's nuts. Why aren't you around people that you like and enjoy?
You don't have issues with being alone, and you just want to find someone to hang out with.
Yep.
You think ain't nobody else gonna come up the friend ladder next, so you might as well just keep all these ones. You don't want them to go away.
Flip-flopping with your friends, not knowing who your friend one day and who is not. 1 week we not friends, 3 months later we friends again. How that happen?
Your mental health can get a little affected as well, because you're constantly in this downward spiral of thoughts of nothing's ever gonna get better. Nothing is like no. Basically, your mind is telling you no of all the time, so that can be affected, like your self-esteem as well, and of course your decision making, because you are basically running off of like this anxious energy of like, if I see it, I have to have it, or I'll never have it again, so I have some tips, okay, to help you guys overcome this mindset. Okay, you can practice gratitude and thankfulness. Look at all you have around you. There are things here.
Yes.
There is no emptiness around you. If you look around, there are things there, okay? Take them into your inventory, okay, in your mind. You might want to consider therapy. Maybe those thoughts are really bringing you down and you need to talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. Your loved ones are there. Maybe you're like, well, I can't afford therapy. Well, reach out to the people around you. Reach out to your loved ones and seek support from them. You might want to get you a little budget book or something. Look at some finances, see what's cooking, and manage those a little bit better. Maybe you want to get a little bit more active and meditate. And also, I think maybe the hardest thing to do, but the quickest thing you can do is just try to reframe your thinking and gain control. Once those thoughts come up of, oh my God, I'm never gonna, I can't, nothing's ever gonna, be like, grab the reins.
Yeah.
Grab the reins and slam those thoughts down on the ground and be like, no, not today. I have control over my thoughts, and I'm going to have a better mindset and a more positive mindset about this.
And that usually happens with people who are constantly in the face of what they fear. So like, I see this happening with this person in my life and this person in my life and this person in my life. Mm-hmm. And I see it progressing, and I don't want to be that, but I feel like I'm on the road to that. And it's like, they're different people. No matter how connected y'all all may be, y'all are different people. You don't like one thing, they don't like one thing. It's the same thing, right? So don't feel like because my family has a history of this or that. It does play into some things mentally on why you may fear doing certain things, whether it's being alone or fear being with someone who actually knows how to love you for what love means versus like someone who just is going to protect you, because someone can always be there to protect you, but are they going to love you correctly? Because if not, like, people always frame that mindset of like, oh, I may not get the love that I want, but I always feel protected with this person. I always feel safe. Yeah. It's like, is safety enough for you?
Right.
Like, because if you then just know that the love that you kind of want, you're probably not going to get that. And if so, reframe your mindset. Like, okay, you've always seen people in your family go for guys who you know or girls who you know might keep them safe, right?
Right.
But
the love wasn't there.
The love just wasn't where it needed to be. And for you, you feel like, well, I mean, it was good enough, and here I am. So clearly,
it must be okay.
It must be okay. Right. When realistically, you can actually turn the tides and be like, I have someone who actually fucking loves me. Like, they may not be the most biggest, brawliest person, and but I feel safe with them because I know they love me so hard.
Yeah.
Right. Like, they may not be out here in these streets or having an ability to shoot a gun or whatnot. And I can do that. Ain't no problem. I'm like, but they have those abilities to where that if they love you, they will do anything for you.
I agree. And one of the things that I mentioned for these tips is like reaching out, right? Because another thing that comes from this scarcity mindset is, we think we don't have no resources, or we don't know where to look for these resources. So I just wanted to ask if we have any like tips or tricks on how to like build up your resource bank, I guess.
Google. I don't have any resources for you right now, but I feel like when it comes to your resource bank, look at Google. Assess what you think you might need. Journal. See what you've written. Take 30 days to literally sit there and journal about your day. The good, the bad, the ugly, the whatever it is. Take time after 30 days to look back at it and see where you got the most low on yourself and where you gave yourself the most praise, and wonder, okay, how can I not get as low on myself this time, and how can I take this praise that I gave myself for this and bring it to this said thing? Like, and kind of do the work of seeing, because it's hard when you're living in your mind and you're living in your everyday life. You're taking things day by day without necessarily taking into account what has happened over a span of days. And once you look at how you've handled each situation, you realize, like, when it's written down in your face and you see it, whether it's a video log, a voice log, something written down, something to where you can go and revisit your mindset in those days, you'll be amazed at the things that you find. I'll just say that.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
That is a good one. I would say whatever city you're in, to look on the city website for any free resources, because there's always something free available, I promise, on the city website if you just go look. Public libraries, get a library card and get to cooking up something to help yourself, because there are resources on the library, and it doesn't have to be a book. There are other resources besides you happen to read a self-help book that might bring you down further, because they're not all
they're not all
I hate a self-help book.
They're not all.
I'm not a good self-help person.
Yeah, they're not for everyone, and they're not like 100% good for you. Like, they're probably just going to take you down further. But I would say good resources will be your city website wherever you live, and the public library, and also magazines. There's always an article from a doctor, a doctor, somebody of something that you may need that gives tips on something, the way that Frenchie did just now. There's going to be an article like 10 tips for blah, 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 or whatever. In Women's Health Magazine, Reader's Digest, whatever. There's going to be some type of article from a doctor or some type of expert relationship expert or something, that is probably still a doctor, somebody. Yeah. So I would say those are some ones that I can think of off the top of my head.
I like that. That's a good one. The magazines. That's so true. Yeah. Those are some of my favorite articles. 10 best.
Yeah.
10 top. There's 10 ways.
There's always something
that's
there.
How they get you, huh? That's how they get you in there.
There's always something.
I was like, oh, a list? I love that. Let me look. Let's see. I will say, get on that Instagram. Get on that Instagram and whatever city you're in, kind of like the magazine, right? Let you know, read up on the stuff, but look in your city and see what events are happening. So if you're in LA, maybe check like the LA events hashtag or something like that. There are so many events that are happening in your city that you probably don't know about because you're just not searching for it correctly or like searching for it at all on these social platforms. And a lot of times these events don't have the best marketing, so like they can't even really let you know. So you have to like, go out and look for them. Yeah. There are pages on Instagram that will like that kind of like curate like an event list, like there's one called I think Black Events LA. I think that's the page. And she does like a weekly kind of like list. Like, okay, here's what's happening in LA this week. If you like music, this, that, and third. If you're trying to get into some educational stuff, here's this. If you want to meditate, here's that, Go out to these events, talk to the people, because the person who looks like they don't got nothing going on in life, or, they don't look like they're the most popping person in the room, go and talk to them. I bet you they're going to be like, I'm the VP, EP.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Go to these events, talk to these people, make these connections. I'm telling you, the resources is out there. It doesn't have to be super like serious all the time when it comes to like those networking things. Right. It could be at Black Market Flea or something like that. You never know what you might find. The people are out there, and they're just waiting for the person to come up to them and ask them for some help. So
that's right,
and they'll be willing to give it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, thank you, Frenchie.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
love that.
Thanks.
Good one.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I hope y'all liked it too.
Please.
Please. If you are watching over on our YouTube, hold on. If you're listening and you didn't know you could watch, go over to our YouTube because you can watch us. Yeah, subscribe to us. Watch us over there. Give us a like and comment over there. Make sure that you tune into our season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple. And make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere else at TBU Podcast. Send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. And I'm not a liar. A bitch was busy. Okay. I couldn't get to that damn group this week, but maybe by the time this comes out, I won't be a liar.
Okay.
Maybe on Thursday, I will actually be eating these words I'm saying right now. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that together. I'll let y'all know, of course. And I love y'all so much. We love y'all. We'll talk to y'all next week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.